Welcome back, everybody, to Dream Daddy. Took us a little bit to get Ivy to be able to hear it, because she's stubborn.
Like 5 hours.
But we
'cause
got
he's
her.
a bad operator.
Alright. But we are back, and we are going to go find some daddies, I guess. Alright. We arrive at the
Find
mall,
some
a big
daddy.
indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop the mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. This character is me. Why is this character me?
Especially because he fusses me every time I say a curse word. I
Does that make you Amanda?
guess. See, I was gonna say a joke, but I'm not going to because you're recording. So should I start calling you dad or daddy or something?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. That is a true statement. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you want me to just inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We ordered a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheese goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TVs, video games will try to jump in on the meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will long be dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up?
Aww.
Dad, please.
Language, dude.
Oh.
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one with all the black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy a chain wallet and is basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yes.
Has to be a hot topic.
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Yeah.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda,
Yeah.
speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda and Harlequin had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, it's Dead Goth and Beyond, by the way, to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Yo, let's go!
Let's go!
Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Huh.
Amanda is
Still
moved.
hot
She
topic.
begins clapping. Slow at first, then faster, more vigorously. All our patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. How much for a dad to look at in the Dead Goth and Beyond? let's be honest. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna be looking at the clearance bin. Big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Nah, I don't feel like it because my hair is already purple.
I think you would.
But my
Is
the
it really?
hair is already purple there. Hell yes, I would. God dang it.
I feel like you would.
Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garbage, showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Let's go! I know who this person is. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Listen, when I bought this online yesterday, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is the manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager.
Huh.
I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out. His literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh.
Hey, Datron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops a straw at the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up. Radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch. Our bowls of ice cream. Watch over our bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh my god, that is one heck of a title. Oh yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts.
Huh.
Also, the truck is haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbow and the twin brother truck drivers and ghost hunting duo find themselves in their greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there. Damn ice roads. Oh jeez. Let me use the EVP meter to try to communicate with the spirit. Flint, we're about to die! Ah! Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Hey, we're on to the next day.
Hey!
Zzz. Oh. Here, hold on. I want to double check, make sure that this is recording. Yes, it is. Cool. Alright, sorry. Double checking my recording. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves in one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So you're excited for the cookout today? I mean, let's be honest.
Facts.
If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad.
Those are good. What you mean?
Which means there's more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Eh?
Am I just some 30-something-year-old man here? I'm
think
relating
you
to this
are.
guy too much.
I think you are, my friend.
Oh. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the
Oh.
cocoon. That social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. That is also something I would do. This makes me very upset. I, I head out the door and Mana reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm terrible cook, if it doesn't involve a grill. That's a lie. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smells of a hot dog waft through the air. Small children run through, where sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie platters. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Hey,
Welcome!
who's Joseph again?
I'm so
Oh.
glad you two are here. And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Diet.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Whoa!
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Yeah.
Just a
Then,
horror
of
game.
course, there's our youngest, Krish. I think that's how you say that. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the one from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Didn't she hit on me in the
That's
bar?
awkward. She totally did.
Joseph pecks her on her cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Oh.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Sly, and his daughter Amanda. I'll shake your hand, but I'll have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Look, I don't want to have to make friends.
Dad.
Come on. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries, not parties. Pleasantries, Dad. Ugh. They're gonna talk about the weather.
Oh.
Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my own child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet
Jeez.
that guy at the bar?
Ooh.
Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Well, I spot Joseph chatting with the guys from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to him. So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warm in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely, an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Sly, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design choice. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in such a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, I was in no way... It was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's... okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcom leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity.
Pity.
Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I believe we've had the pleasures of meeting. Damien, Wait, I feel like I messed up that sentence. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. Do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison?
Whoa!
Hey. Won't you come play with us?
Amanda.
Come play with us. Forever.
Ugh.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they get that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you?
Okay.
You had him moments ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Ugh.
I've squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Lucian. Oh my god, I can't speak. Lucian, have I introduced you to Sly yet? Hey, it's the punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That is no way to speak, young man, to your elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? That is some weird naming sense coming from... There's Christensen, Christian... Oh my god. Nope, I would have quit right there. Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yeah. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous-type people as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. I want to see mine. What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink.
Oh gosh.
My buddy gave me a sticker and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, you only get a tattoo when you... Oh my god. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out with the out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Let's go talk to the three. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over and say hello. Well, I can't remember which one Hugo was.
The teacher. Was there
Okay.
right?
Well, I don't think it's very fair to compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're uniquely byproducts of the social and political climate of the time and place, and to try to make something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the past modernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seems to be seriously talking and they don't seem to notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. Still got the baby on his chest. How did resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs over his arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Dude.
But it's worth it. Craig grabs over his arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? It's really cozy in the neighborhood. It's beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here.
Oh.
And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Sly, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Well, it seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetie? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before putting it on. Hey, Sly, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher?
Huh?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Aw.
Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun moves from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet man.
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard.
Oh.
And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread to my lawn and burned down half my yard, too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about the slight. This is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey, Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Hmm?
Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to the old dudes who blame my generation for their failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to the corner of the yard. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hand and sighs.
Ah.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be a cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Oh.
See, that right there, you can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do you get to be the cool
I
dads?
don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fates to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool.
Oh.
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can all make best friends with our kids, it's just, it doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing the guys talking about this makes me think of my relations with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college where that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Sly. Go and meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Well, I only have 2 left, Robert and Brian. I crossed the yard and noticed Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Sly! How the heck you been? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. Oh, that's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50s in there. The game's looking great in high def. Oh boy. Sly, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even got her a fish. It's good to see you talking about your daughters out there like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local art competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't been camping in years. Not since the last time.
Dun dun dun.
Same here. Things changed once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy is a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bones popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out right in front of me. I'm able to trust the rune. But now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare at disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I
Dun
toss
dun dun.
I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like it's a steering wheel. We gotta get off of this haunted truck. Oh no! The ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll just get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive the Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality of reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out there in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over Daisy, it's a game. Playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. I don't think Amanda's a kid anymore.
Oh.
Panda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a bit of a crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well. But the thought of continually hearing all about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishes as he flips his spatula in the air. It is easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think it's my first time in front of a grill? He works faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Sly, but Joseph knows around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrelievable.
Got him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I love it.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Catch up. Let us. I've said all these
Let us
puns
keep
before, by the way.
studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
I love this game.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh,
You must be mistaken.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting far too cheesy.
Cheesy but great.
Please,
Huh.
stop! All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Yeah, kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Wink.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of our kids. If she decided to get into the babysitting game, she'd really make a killing. Why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories, drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Wish I could have been... I felt like I was at the... I mean... Sure. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver lining gets you through the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Oh.
Amanda and I arrive at home with the remnants of our veggie plate.
Definite.
Yep. Too many horror games. The brain's trying to connect. We were playing Phasma the other night. The brain's trying to sees remnant and goes, Revenant! Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do this thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna
Yeah, I can sleep 4 times.
see how long I can... Kiddo, I'm tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I disagree. Those are stars.
Right?
I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Masterminds with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. It's flambe. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? Whoa. Oh, I wander into the kitchen as a way for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now. In which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I've definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I'll reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after that long day socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay. See, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman Meet Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why didn't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup, sweetie? Thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and didn't even respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I like all of these answers. But in all honesty, Saturday night, I would probably do this one.
Yeah, I would too.
You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad. I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm gonna go out to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Harlequin? Team Harlequin. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did.
Yes.
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time and takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, didn't they say it was Saturday? I'm
I
confused.
don't think so.
What was the
I
timeline
don't
here?
remember.
Oh wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook. Which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh. On Friday night, you were most likely to...
Wait, I want to guess this. Okay. Never mind, they all sound like you.
I don't know if that's rude or accurate.
They all sound like something you would do, so I don't know. You already know what I would do. Hopefully.
If you had to take one thing with you onto a deserted island, what would it be? My trusted grill, the lost shaker of salt, castaway, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this. You want to try to guess this one?
I feel like you would be smart and choose a boat. I
Mine
don't know, or a grill.
No, mine's more for the sarcastic a boat. Yes, it is
Okay,
smart,
yeah.
but also the sarcastic. What are your turn-ons? Oh.
I got you. Teenage shoes with long white socks. I think yours would either be street smarts, strong dad arms, maybe the grillmanship, maybe the lawn.
You said almost every answer. I don't know. I'd probably go with this one.
That's the one I didn't say. Oh,
What did you want to be when you grew up?
salty
Technical
boat
writer for
captain.
manuals and instructions, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space.
Either probably the third one or the last one.
You're thinking
'Cause you're weird.
pro skater or president?
Yeah. maybe the first one because you're also like a geek, but you're also really salty. So,
Well,
but I feel like you would be a good dad too. So I don't know.
oh,
go.
jeez. Oh,
Obviously, romantic comedy.
see, the actual answer isn't here.
What's your favorite movie genre?
Horror?
Oh gosh, no.
What? Why is that not an option? Or
Well, it can make
documentaries.
you cry.
No, that'll make
technically.
me fall asleep. Sean Connery's entire filmography. I couldn't name a movie of his if I tried. Anything on Laserdisc.
I feel like yours would be old comedies that haven't aged with.
Probably.
Such a dad.
What's your ideal date? Napping, 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson,
Being
being emotionally vulnerable.
Hmm.
I don't know if some of these are technically dates.
Napping together is probably a date, okay? It's definitely a
I
date.
mean, let's be honest, napping together is also the answer here.
I knew it. My sick vape.
No, I don't smoke.
My crippling low self-esteem. I feel attacked.
A sensible cardigan.
I
No.
feel like
sick
yours
vape,
would be the
no.
last one. Oh,
A book
No
of
offense.
words jumbles. No. A cool knife. No.
I think yours would be the bottom two.
See, I never forget things.
Oh, you don't?
I do not. I spent a lot of time thinking about.
First two. Maybe first three, possibly? I don't think you're a coffee person, huh?
You actually guessed that one? Well, okay. So I like coffee, but I can't drink coffee. I forgot to drink coffee one time during class, and I almost flash vibrated through the floor because I forgot my coffee. So I had to cut it.
Gosh. I feel like you're a conspiracy person, but I don't know. I say first three.
It would be one of these two. But probably potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I love that. Welcome, you've got dads. What is this thing?
God dance.
Dad Manda. Hi, Slime. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Wow, Sly, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing talent and easy to buy things for a daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student. I swear, I graded at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. What? Alright. Alright. Come here, Damien.
So see who you choose? You like a goth boy?
Damien seemed really interesting, a little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get him to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's Dad Book page and try and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool, we should hang out sometime. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer, make some coffee. And he's still typing. Yes. Oh. I sip my coffee and the computer finally digs. Oh. Oh, snap.
Gosh.
Oh. Whoa. There's more. Sly, I must confess to my... Sly, I must confess to my excitement to be receiving your kind letter. For as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon of tea and a stroll around my garden. Should it please you? Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch.
He has a garden? Oh, he's the one. He's Dream Daddy.
Hey, Amanda! Didn't she leave for school? Amanda pops out of her room.
Wait.
Her eyes are a little puffy. Almost what is this timeline?
Aww.
Eyes a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally cool. I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey.
Me. Oh.
You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Why are you lying to me? I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Alright, I don't believe her, but I'll let it go. For now.
Dun dun dun.
Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No.
Ugh.
Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is a hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever and decided that they wanted that I'm laughing, I can't even that they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read The Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things like, you know... Oh, God. Reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? like the first 5 pages. Then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though. I think we need to have a talk with Mr. Vega about that. I really feel like we need to have a talk with him about that. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Panda reaches over me and types on the keyboard.
Sure thing, dude.
Sure thing, dude. Regards, Sly. Man hits the send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that.
Oh goodness.
Oh. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor. Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Ah, Sly. Pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around the house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern-day dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach the door at the end of the hall. Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling, arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Oh, no. It's asking me questions now.
Oh no. Book! Oh, wait,
at the
butterflies?
window.
Wait, window?
Oh, wait. So it's not asking me questions, it's just making me look at things. Alright.
Oh.
Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display and pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The Pinner's Gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book. You know, Sly, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought that the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime, and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud.
Is this manga? Wait. What's happening?
Hold on.
Oh gosh. My brother would love this.
Sorry, had to compose myself for that.
Oh, he got excited. I got you.
Naruto struggles against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looks up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my!
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn.
Damn.
Did you know that the
Sheesh.
Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? What was that, I?
Don't worry about it.
Do you need a drink?
Maybe. Let me just open up a Mountain Dew. I'm gonna open up a cold one. Dude. In a snack. Yeah, I'm good.
Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to the sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautifully tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can barely believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high teas refer to wealth or class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea, and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh, my dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Boom!
Go.
It seems that you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth
How
stuff?
delightful!
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the
Into
city?
the city? Oh.
Sorry? Did you guys see him marching? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's... You know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that is strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of the flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Sly, do you have any hobbies? Oh, man, I do, but I don't know if I care anything about the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Oh no. Soap. I like watching soap making videos. I love me some word jumbles. Good enough. The written words fascinate me. We spend so much time using words to, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of the home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Oh.
My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh.
Victorians took flowers and floral instruments very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is a symbolic of different things. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Oh.
Please do the last one.
No.
I don't know if you get it, but it's great. It's My Chemical Romance.
I know My Chemical Romance, but see, how are the tightest, though? Sounds
True.
just sarcastic enough to be me. Thou art the tightest.
Hey!
I mean, I just gotta be myself here. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh, snap. Well,
Good job.
and that's precisely why floral arrangements is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? I mean, I'm partial to honeysuckle. They smell really good. And then you eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull out the stem. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before.
Aww.
I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Sly, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little bit more effort into that garden that Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes, and then it immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
Fix that guard.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, that's the head! Hold on, no, wait, whoa! Oh, snap! It would be this one next, and then it would be this one.
Goal.
S plus, legendary! I fixed the gargoyle!
So prep.
Oh, that was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Sly, my sincerest apologies to keep you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. How you doing, buddy? Damien and I walk into school and immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time. To the my kids are in trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This Damon, you have to see it to believe. Damon and I fall into a step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had the sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Oh, thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around at the scene of the crime, and I see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I wasn't trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's the cask of Amontillado? I know this one, actually. It's a guy who gets really angry at his, neighbor or his friend or something, and he leads him downstairs saying there was an expensive bottle of wine that he wanted to share, and he entombs him into a wall and leaves him there to rot.
Yeah, I read it in high school, but I don't remember anything about it.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short, where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him into a cellar, and then promises a wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him down here. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad,
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just had an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. It took you 20 minutes to realize that Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages, and then a review of the movie.
Sweet man, Jacob.
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damon and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright. I'm filing this under... What the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high-five. The teachers start to stomp upstairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head upstairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damon, and I pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again.
Oh no.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want to get your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. Hey, that's my car. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. In all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. You were more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want the best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon. See, Ivy, all I gotta do is be myself.
Oh, goodness.
It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Huh.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bicker back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bed, two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian. Sometimes you tried to... He lured us down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. That is brilliant. The entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's really good company, and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Are you falling asleep over there, Ivy?
No, I'm eating chips while watching this.
Ah,
Sounds like my mic muted. Whoa.
yo!
I'm
Yo!
sensing a romance between
Let's
us.
go! Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Romance.
What is this?
That's a band?
There's a band?
While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck. See, I feel as though I didn't do afternoon word jumbles until I said I did afternoon word jumbles. I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a coupon letter in a large yellow envelope through a slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Oh no, did I just crash? Oh no.
Gosh.
I don't know what happened there. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh.
Let's go!
I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIOA was one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied to. But I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want to go. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on the patch of grass and watch ships sailing lazily through the bay.
Alright.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes. And there are these galleries nearby. And there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that the students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't ever get started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about the new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Hey.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy. I think I'll just leave that up to you. She's so excited I don't want to disappoint her. But I need to be real for a second. So, you know, I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No? I don't want to put a damper on your good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? That's gonna be some treacherous icy roads out there. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad,
This
don't
is making
cry.
me sad.
Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Aw, I love their relationship.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Oh, and a Craig. Hey, dude. I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just
like
the
toilet
thing.
paper or
Wait, what?
wait, no, anyway, nothing. Continue.
I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of the word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? I've got the runs. I meant that I feel like running. Want to go to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you some home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When we're doing this, there's 30 more minutes left in this meat marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. But at least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her sorpresita wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. I guess we're going running with Craig.
Fun. You run, right?
Oh snap, what is this? Hold on.
Oh, wait. Why is he so adorable?
The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. They're
cute.
runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry. We're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up. Don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Wait. I don't know if I'm supposed to just stop clicking at some point, or if I'm just supposed to keep going. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, 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 oh! How high can we get this? How high can we get this? 150, 151? Oh, we got up to 151.
Oh.
Oh, no, don't stop clicking. I got lazy. Don't stop clicking.
This is like Fidget Spinner.
Bro. Oh, 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 oh,
Oh. Oh, do one again.
oh, finished. S++, personal best. Way to go.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, I've got dads. Do I continue with Damien, or do I hit someone else? Let's go hang out with Matt for a day. We don't want to give you any ideas yet.
Aww.
I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message.
I think I know who it is.
You think you know who it is, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey man,
Probably
great
not.
getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come? What's
Black
a
Hole
Sound
Sun?
Garden?
Question mark?
It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches.
Hey.
Well, I'm thinking another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Oh, I didn't even get to read the last bit there. Thanks, game. I log off to that book and think for a second. Wait. When was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim, jean jackets, and moral panic over teenagers running into the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god. I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of their airbrushed fans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool. At least relative to a bunch of dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of the sea screaming of preteens. Oh god. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing you in Trapper Keeper. Alright. Well, yeah, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's a small place, and I think Matt mentioned that there's a punk band. Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk? Proto-punk? C-punk? Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might be as dangerous as you think it is. It becomes so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it. I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh or a pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then you forget his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Alright. I think that's where we're saving for the night.
That's fair.
Alright, go to the title real quick. Alrighty. So did you enjoy episode 2 of Dream Daddy there, Ivy?
I actually did. That was really interesting.
So you have ideas of who are you thinking so far?
I think so. Maybe.
Who?
So,
I'm
I ain't gonna
curious
say
who
it.
you're thinking.
I'm not gonna say it until it's over. Well, I think it's really who I think I would choose. I don't really know any of them yet, but I think I would. Right now, I would probably choose Robert, just because I like mysterious dudes.
Oh, you
I like
Robert,
his
eh?
hands. He has nice hands, and it's like hands are really important.
So you think I'm gonna choose Robert?
Well, yeah, I would choose Robert. That's just my guess, I guess.
Well, we're gonna have to find out in a future
Wrong.
episode.
I know. Wrong. Oh,
Until
Veg.
then, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe down below. And remember, until next time, be awesome, be different, just be you, and I'll see you all after I chase after my Dream Daddy, apparently. See you in the next video.
It's me. I'm the Dream Daddy.